Classes in session. All right. First, you like this shirt?
I do actually like.
I
You
like
and the
this-
burgundy, man, you make me look like shit all the time.
What do you mean, man?
I'm over here looking at in a hat, jeans, and a t-shirt, and you're always looking fancy.
I just love the match.
No, like I gotta take some cues off
you
you,
think
man.
you think you're dressed in the dark. All right, we're working.
So for this question, constantly, you probably hear this too, or correct me if I'm wrong. 2020 is the worst year ever. Like,
Mhm.
screw this year. It's bad. Everyone talks about it. It's like, can't wait for this to be over.
Right.
But on the flip side, because I've seen, well, one, you can answer what's 2020 been like for you, but why is actually 2020 like a great year?
So, I mean, to me, 2020 has been off the charts. Like, I
Great.
loved every part of it. I love the chaos.
Right.
I think the biggest point I can say I took from 2020, and I think everybody took from 2020, is that imaginary safety net
Mhm.
that people
Yeah.
have in their mind. I'm never going to lose my job. We're never going to have a pandemic. I never have to worry about the check that is always going to come in on Tuesday.
Right.
Right. And it shocked the hell out of people. Like, you really have to protect yourself because no one is going to come save you but you.
Mm-hmm.
So I think people took from 2020 is, hey, yes, I really do need to invest in some type of stocks. Because stocks was unbelievable in profits all 2020.
Right.
Like, it went up, it dropped. People
Okay.
were selling stuff. And then people that were smart was like, oh, we were ready for this. Threw a whole bunch of money in the stock market, went up. Like, I would say in a matter of a month, just boom.
Yeah.
Right? You seen 40 and 30% profits. Right? And then on the other hand, more people started to do side hustles and started to realize that they can do more than one job
Mhm.
or do a job that is less tedious on their daily and their schedule. Like,
Yeah.
2020 gave so many blessings if you opened up your eyes to, like, I enjoyed every single bit of it.
Right.
But I would say this. Do you see people using what they learned in 2020 into 21? Or do you think we're going to go back to our old
I think, well,
ways?
and this is just examples on the people I'm around.
Uh-huh.
It's they think as soon as January 1st rolls around, we're reset. We're back to our normal. And I don't know if there's so many lessons learned from 2020. Like,
Yes.
I hope, because it's however you flip it, bad, good, like it's changing how markets work.
Mhm.
This is crucial. Like a lot of stuff happened in 1 year. Usually what happens comes over a few years. Everything was tested. Markets, demand, people. I mean, I know when it comes to personal, everyone's upset just how it infected like their daily lives. But when it comes, especially from businesses, like, man, we learned a lot.
like, we learned a lot.
Like, you'd have to take 5 years of lessons into this, like up, down, like,
So, but I mean, like, the biggest thing that I learned was, all right, you have to be mobile.
Yeah.
Right? You have to be flexible. Cash is king in a pandemic. That's just what I learned.
Right. Yeah. Yep.
Right? So I should say credit score played a part as well. But cash is king, credit score is second. But when you were able to maneuver, the opportunities, man, like I came up. Like, I came up.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a great year at the end because I fell into that same thing in spring because I was like, oh, this kind of blows. And I slowed my business down.
Right.
But now, man, because I was flexible, I was willing to do what other people weren't doing. Man, it's the busiest I've ever been.
Hell yeah.
Especially, and my business is growing in ways I never thought it could grow. Like, this probably wouldn't happen until like 2023. Like, I'm so busy, it's almost stressful. Like how good it is.
It was so many opportunities, man. You were tripping and falling over opportunities.
Yeah,
right.
Like, crazy. Yeah,
I was even like, man, I should take a stab at DoorDash, and I did. I was like, I made $100 in a day. I was like, hey, look, cuz, don't ask me for any money. Go DoorDash. Like, it is so easy in 2020 in the middle of chaos to come in on an opportunity, and if you didn't get an opportunity, I mean, you were just lazy.
What about, so on the business aspect, I think we both say it was a great year.
Great fucking year.
Great year. What about on the personal? So everybody listening, that's just how it affected your personal relationships, anything like that? Like anything good come from that?
Yes, a lot of off days. like shut down. Like, okay, so one of my jobs paid for my, I got furloughed, right?
Yeah.
And that $600 check with that state check, that $300, $900, oh, that was lovely, man. That was lovely. But it was lovely for not because I was receiving money.
Mm-hmm.
It was lovely because it gave me an opportunity to experience where I want to be in about, I would say, the next 15 years.
Okay.
And what I mean by that is I was able to wake up on my own time. I was able to go to sleep when I wanted to.
Yeah,
and I was able to allocate the time that I wanted to allocate to certain other business ventures.
Okay. Yeah.
Right? And then with my personal life, like, we're hip to hip, right?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
So it was just like, man, like, this is what I'm working for
Yeah.
this furlough time is really where I want to live my life like.
Mm-hmm.
So it gave me a glimpse and I was like, oh shit, now it's real. I can do it. I'm going to chase it. Right? But what about you?
I mean, because again, living by myself, but it hasn't changed that much. Or I didn't see the change, but it's been great to, I don't know, have that off time because I've been used to working because I just work, travel, and I'm traveling again using airports every month, multiple times a month. It's been nice to just slow down. Even when I was shutting my business down, it was nice to just slow. Like, we are so used to, especially in American culture, go fast. But it's so cool. One, on a business aspect, but it's personal. If it's your family, whatever, to just slow down.
And appreciation.
Because we're not going to get this again.
Hell no.
Like, there will be other pandemics, but now we've gone through the baseline.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else is like, all right, we've tested it. But this whole thing, like, hey, you got a month to spend with your family. It's not even vacation. You got a month. Just talk about them. Learn about what your kids are doing. Like, learn their personalities. Like, that's not happening again.
Hell no.
Not to your retirement. So, like, it was a great opportunity, like, for me, like, get to know friends a little bit better. Get to know yourself. My thing was myself. It's like, take the time. Like, what's going on in your head? What do you want to do this year? And do that pre-planning.
Hell yeah.
So I thought that was great.
Hell yeah. I grew a garden.
Yeah. We started a podcast, man. This wouldn't happen till next year, probably. Like,
fuck no.